What's up? This is your Captain A-Sign 1, 2, 3 here to do Bleach Chapter 639 review. Now, if you have not seen my actual live channel reaction, the link will be right here. Go and watch that, then come back here for my calm and rational thoughts on this actual chapter. Now, assuming that you have seen it, what I said in the live reaction, I said that this chapter was on par with the Toiko, and that still holds true, except that Toiko is a little bit higher, mainly because of the 8 King hype. But even no, this chapter is an extraordinary chapter. It was still fairly short, still very short, fairly simple also, but there are three things, three main points that I want to discuss in this actual video. The first one is the fact that Pernida lost his pinky plus the middle finger, and the pinky and the middle finger grew into their own separate hands, which I looked back when Epoxy was first stopped by Mayuri. As if Mayuri did not stop Epoxy. Epoxy would have just chopped and cut, Pernida into pieces. Then those pieces would have just grown into their own separate hands, because that power does not just lie with the main source. And I actually think, like, if Pernida is actually cut in half, the two halves will actually become their own separate hands. If Pernida is cut into four separate pieces as four separate hands that Epoxy would have to freaking deal with. So that's why Mayuri stopped him. It's bad enough that he blew off the pinky, but he thought that he was stopping it from actually regrowing, but that didn't help at all. But Pernida actually took out its own middle finger, and that grew into another hand, which leads me to point number 2. Mayuri's new modified Bankai. Now I think we all should have seen something like this coming. Not exactly, that his Bankai was going to look like that, but just the fact that his Bankai was going to have a new form. Because they always said, way 2 weeks ago, once a Bankai is actually broken, it can never be the same again. That's what he said, and that's still true. The only exception to this rule is actually Sajin's Bankai. When Sajin is healed, his Bankai is healed. So is that. But we have seen Mayuri's Bankai being broken twice. It has been broken twice. So he obviously had to obviously modify it somehow, just to fight using it. But also, seeing as how this is Mayuri Kodotsuchi, and basically lead to Mayuri Kodotsuchi, everything is everything as his actual test subject, as including himself, plus his own Zanpakuto. So, and I'm basically, Mayuri, relationship with his Zanpakuto is not symbiotic. It's actually master and slave. Like Mayuri's the master and his Zanpakuto is slave. That's how his relationship with his Zanpakuto works. That's fairly obvious. But just the fact that he modified his Bankai to give birth to a new Ashiyasuki Shizu, just to take on the three Pernida hands. That just tells me that he's willing to do anything to his Zanpakuto just to win. He's willing to do anything. Anything. Which actually leads me to point number 3. The fact that the new Ashiyasuki Shizu ate the 3 Pernida arms along with the hands. We all know this is not the end. This is not the end. Something is gonna happen. I was talking I was talking with glazed reviews, and he actually said that it's possible that maybe Pernida will actually use its null power to take control of the new Ashishoki Gizu from the inside, and have the new Ashishoki Gizu attack Mayuri and possibly kill him that way, which is actually very possible. And if that actually happens, I'm gonna have a huge deja vu. I seriously will. A huge deja vu from back when Mayuri was first fighting Sidel. Plus, he also said that Mayuri might actually take himself out with basically Pernida, which I actually think might actually be possible, because this is Mayuri Katsuchi. Well, like I said before, he's willing to do anything to win, and I mean anything. But like I said in my live reaction, this was an amazing Bleach chapter, but it was fairly short, fairly simple. Give me your thoughts, comments, concerns. What are your theories? What do you think is going to happen to? What do you think is going to happen? What's going to happen to Mayuri? Do you think he's going to take himself out with basically Pernida, lost his own Bankai? What do you think is gonna happen in the next few chapters as of Bleach? Plus, also shout out to Glazed reviews. His channel is in the description box down below. He also does Bleach reviews. There's also other actual videos that are related to manga. So go and check them out. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share my channel with your friends. This is your Captain A-Sign 123 signing out. Peace.